Triple defections among North Koreans is incredibly rare. So this refers to people who have defected from North Korea, possibly to South Korea, and then went back into North Korea and then came back out. There are only 6 documented cases of such triple defections between 2012 and 2019. We recently spoke with such a triple defector named Kim Gang-woo.
안녕하세요. 저는 2016년에 탈북하였다가 2019년도에 재입국 그리고 다시 탈북을 한 김강우라고 합니다.
아들이 처음에 가겠다고 말할 때 엄마 내 나이에 여기서 썩지는 못하겠어. 막지도 못하고 뭐 가라고 떠밀라고 이제처럼 이렇게 반대도 못하고 찬성도 못하고 그런 상황이었죠.
The most common route for North Koreans to leave North Korea is by crossing the river into China. And that's what Kim Gang-woo did. He crossed the Yalu River from the North Korean side to the China side. And it is dangerous because it's heavily guarded. It can be porous with people trying to cross in and out, so there tend to be a lot of guards and it's heavily scrutinized. After crossing successfully into China, he went to Laos and then Thailand and then into South Korea over a 5-month journey. That's a fairly common route for North Koreans to take. It's sort of a roundabout way to get out of China and into South Korea. What happens with defectors after they leave the country, many of them try to arrange for their family members to leave too. But it's very rare for a defector to personally go back in to arrange that trip themselves. And that is what Kim Gang-woo did.
내가 건너가다 잡히면 나뿐만 아니고 가족들 다 죽는 거에 대한 그런 걱정? 그 와중에 계속 어머니 생각이 났어요. 그런 생각들이 다 진짜 필요가 없었고 어머니 생각하면 그냥 길이 보였어요. 그게 건너가야 된다 이제 그 생각밖에 없었고.
It is illegal for a South Korean to visit North Korea without proper permission from the South Korean government. And these defectors are going back in without that proper permission. So in South Korea, they face legal consequences. They can be arrested, they can be imprisoned, and face potential charges of being a possible spy. In North Korea, if you're caught defecting back into the country, you actually risk your life, you risk your family's life, your family members and your other loved ones could be imprisoned or possibly killed. After Kim escaped North Korea the second time and crossed into China, he took a plane and returned to South Korea.
처음에 이제 국정원이라고 연락 왔을 때부터 저 아직 중국에 있어요 하고 답장 바로 보냈거든요. 그랬더니 한국 온 거 이미 알고 있습니다 하고 문자 다시 오더라고요.
Kim was found in violation of laws governing inter-Korean relations that bar South Korean citizens from going into North Korea without permission. After that, he was arrested and he got a 2-year sentence, which was a mixture of imprisonment and probation.
나 때문에 아들을 그렇게 만들었다 생각하니까 진짜 막 미치게 내 그때 심정 미안하다는 거는 더 말할 여지도 없고 아이가 너무 공부하고 싶고 학교를 못 간 게 한스러워. 사실 북한을 떠나는데 여기 와서 이렇게 범맛을 보냐 하고 생각하니까 내 자체가 오겠다고 한 거 후회나더군요.
They are still reminded of some of the traumas and difficulties that they faced in North Korea, living there and trying to make their way out.
어머니도 그렇고 저도 그렇고 아직도 그 꿈을 꿔요. 이제 그 북한에서 쫓겨다니는 꿈이나 저 같은 경우는 강 넘다가 막 잡히는 꿈, 총 맞는 꿈 막. 제 어머니는 2, 3시까지 거의 못 자고 매일 그러시니까 이제 그 트라우마가 이제 아무래도 좀 오래 갈 것 같아요. 그때는 모르고 이제 탈북을 했는데 여기 와서 보니까 제가 자유를 찾아온 것 같더라고요. 다른 세상도 있다는 걸 알려주고 싶었어요.